our first year of Nomad Life, we visited 12 countries in Europe and the Middle East. By May of 2022, we had landed in Greece, our 40th country to visit together. Traveling by plane, train, automobile, and bus, we carried luggage for 3 seasons. With 3 check-in bags and 2 carry-ons, plus 2 more small bags, we carry most of our life with us. And here is how we pack it up.
The biggest bag with 72 liters of capacity has 3 bags for my clothes and others for toiletries. The other side is for more clothes and toiletries, plus spices, oils, and other cooking supplies, containers, and oven mitts. There's also our gun massager and pop-up shelter for our beach days.
The soft check-in bag has a lot of different stuff. Our laundry bag, a travel mug and more spices, and some of mine and Avic's clothes, our small frying pan, and a pair of mop slippers, handy or footy for cleaning floors. Also my loafers and sandals, and silicone loaf and cupcake pans for baking, a collapsible kettle, and collapsible water bottle. The final check-in bag holds most of my clothes, my toiletries, more spices, and my Turkish coffee pot. The other side has lotions, cables, and adapters, our Google Home and Chromecast, and other miscellaneous. Our 2 large carry-ons have my laptop, my belt, shaving mirror, and an inflatable pillow. Our camera and drone are there, and a first aid kit, portable towel, and swimming goggles. The camera is a Canon M50 with extra zoom and low light lenses, and the drone is a DJI Mavic Mini.
My carry-on suitcase has my laptop, more clothes, more toiletries, inflatable pillow, collapsible water bottle, accessories, some medicines, and hiking sandals.
We've made many changes in what we've packed in the past year. But some specific things that we can't do without are our luggage scale, shoe polish, screwdriver, camping cutlery, flashlight, corkscrew, and pliers, headlamps, and cable ties. We also have an inflatable sleeping pad that's come in handy with some mattresses. Bag clips are very useful for spices, etc. And reusable silicone lids are better than plastic wrap. Other kitchen tools include a grater, knife sharpener, wine stopper, vegetable peeler, measuring spoons, scissors, and a funnel. And finally, our frying pan and spatula let us reliably fry eggs anywhere. For our monthly expenses, we set a base living budget of $3,000 per month that covers monthly lodging, our storage locker, and other miscellany, internet costs like YouTube, other streaming services, and our monthly data sims. Groceries and dining out cover our food expenses, and our health costs include insurance, pharmacy and medical expenses, and massage, a key health expense for us. We budget $1,000 per month for expenses like air travel, land and sea travel, and tours, museums, and parks, for a total monthly budget of $4,000 or $48,000 per year. When we started our journey last year in Croatia, we moved around a lot. 10 days was our longest stay in the first 2 months. Our expenses were well over budget, not even including the airfare from the US. From there, we moved by train to Belgrade, Serbia, for our first 4-week stay, which really helped our costs. From Belgrade, we flew to Istanbul, which was another long stay, but we also flew to Izmir, where we rented a car for short stays in other cities. So we were again over budget. In Germany, we stayed with family in Goslar, but we rented a car to tour around and took the train for a weekend in Berlin, which drove up our transportation costs. In Spain, we stayed a week each in 4 cities, so lodging and transport were high. In mid-December, we went to Ireland for 5 weeks with family, so even though we moved around a bit, it was a nice expense reset for end of year. February to May were all long stays in lower cost countries, so for our first 12 months, we were just $290 over budget. So, what did we learn in our first year? First, slow down. 28-day or longer stays are much cheaper on Airbnb and some other websites, and traveling with all our luggage is expensive and exhausting. Stay outside touristy zones to save cost and get a more local experience. And finally, balance visiting expensive and cheaper destinations. We still have expensive must-see places on our list, but to manage our annual spend, we need to offset those.